On today's episode, I spent $50 on some coins from OfferUp, and they could be worth potentially $2,000. I spent $50 on these coins on this picture here. One is a Carson City, one is an Oregon Trail. Could they be worth up to $2,000, or did I get scammed? Stay tuned and find out and learn more about fake coins, and could they be real? Something on the internet. Hey guys, welcome back. So just to give a little history here, I sometimes go to an app called OfferUp and sometimes see coins for sale. This particular listing, the guy said that he found 5 coins in a storage locker that he probably auctioned and got and won or something. He didn't know what coins were, didn't know how much they were worth, said they looked legit, but he wasn't sure, so he didn't want to look them up. So he was selling them as reproduction coins, and nothing on them said copy or anything like that, so they looked legit from the picture. But now that we've got them here, we're going to take a closer detailed look. The coins themselves are pretty amazing, and I'll put the picture up here. It is a 1939 Oregon Trail $50 commemorative coin. Those range from a couple $100s to a few $1,000s depending on the gem quality of them. They only minted about 3,000 of them. The other one is an 1884 S. Morgan dollar, pretty standard, made 3.2 million of them. Nothing too big about that, but if that one's legit, then I've already made my money back. I spent like 40 bucks on it plus shipping and handling and taxes. Now there's 2 others, an 1893 O Morgan, which is the lowest New Orleans coin minted. They only minted 300,000 of them, so hopefully that's legit. More than likely it's not. And then there's a small Mercury Dime. I bet you that one's a legit silver dime. Now the thing that sold me was an 1885 Carson City Morgan. From the picture, to me it looked legit. I'm going to do some more detail here, and I'll share with you on closer inspection why it may be a counterfeit or not. Now it's too good to be true. You spend $40 on 5 coins. One of them is only minted 300,000. This Carson City, which can be anywhere from a couple $100s to a few $1,000s as well, they only minted 228,000 of them that year. 200,000 early in the year, and then later in the year they minted another 28,000. So to say that it's rare, it's rare. And if he more than likely knew what he was selling, and it's probably a counterfeit. But we're going to take a closer look here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the package. I'm going to weigh them, and I'll tell you what they're supposed to weigh. And then I will be using gloves just in case they are really silver and they are legit. They'd be some pretty valuable coins. And so we're going to go ahead and get this started here. So a couple words to the wise. If you are going to mail coins, don't mail them in something like this where the coins can get moved around and stuff. That's already sign number 1. This guy doesn't know what he's doing, let alone does he care. I doubt that they're legit. Even just that's red flag number 1. That the coins are loose. They could be damaged in transit. If they are legit, I'm gonna be pissed because then they've had scratches and everything. So let's see here what we got. Okay, well he did package them up really tightly. So yeah, so I'm gonna open this up. We'll take a look at them when we get back. Okay guys, yeah, I had to change my battery in my camera. So we're gonna open these up now. And the first thing we're gonna do is weigh them. I don't have an actual caliber to measure the diameter. That's another thing. But I will do a ping test to see if they're real silver. They sound like silver, etc. But there's the dime. It's a 1916. Okay. You'll have to look that one up. But for now, let's just put that here for now. Here's the fun stuff. This is, what do we got here? We got the Oregon Trail coin. Yeah, this one's fake. The reason why I can tell that it's fake, mostly, I mean, the front you can tell as well, but if you look on the back, I read this, actually looked this up, the man in the bull's head, and I'll put it under the scope and you'll see, there's not as much detail on this. It's very, like, looks like it's rubbed. And then when you actually bring this in under a scope, the silver will look grainy, if it is even silver, or if it's a nickel alloy or something. So I bet you that is actually a fake. It's a good coin to have, though, to kind of just showcase. But we'll see. I'll bring it under a microscope as well. I also plan to take these to my local coin dealer and have him double verify using a silver spectrometer. Sigma is what they call them. They can tell if this is silver or not, and that's all it can tell, is like it's actually silver or not. So here's the 1885 Carson City. I mean, to me that looks legit. I mean, I'm not a very well versed Morgan dollar aficionado, but we'll compare it to some other images. We'll take a look, see if we can find something that's wrong with it. But so there's the Carson City. Let's go with the darker one first. This is the 1884 S Morgan dollar. It looks like it's been cleaned. Now if this is legit, I mean it's cleaned, it's at least a $40 coin. Yeah, definitely you can see I don't know if you can see it in the camera here, but you can kind of see scratch marks that go one way. So someone tried to clean this at some point. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, it's still worth $30, $40 if it's legit. So we shall see. Now here's the 1893. Oh, this is supposed to be a very low mintage, 300,000-ish coin. The reverse looks pretty detailed, which is pretty amazing. It's got patine on it, a little shimmer as you go like that, you know. So that looks good, but then the front looks like it's been, it doesn't look like it's been cleaned, but it does have some sheen still on it. So if this is legit, this could be a very valuable coin that I probably will want to get graded, and that's why I'm wearing gloves. So when you touch silver, that's the other thing, is when you touch silver, you want to wear gloves. If you're going to touch the face, the obverse or the reverse, you want to have gloves on so your oils of your hands don't get into it and tone the silver up. So we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh these out. We're going to start with the Oregon Trail one here. There. You guys can see that. Cool. So we're going to start with the Oregon Trail coin. This is supposed to weigh 12.5 grams. Now, with old coins like this, over time, people touch them and rub them, and they will either be within, you want to have about a 5% gradients between, so like if it's 12.3, that'd be okay. If it's 12 grams, then yeah, you know something's up with it. It's probably a fake. Then other tests that we can do, even though since I don't have a caliber to test the diameter, is you can use a ping test, and I'll show that here in a minute, but I do have a measuring tape to just kind of see how many centimeters it is, but here we go. Oh, that doesn't sound real. 12.4. Alright. Now, this is the ping test. You should hear a thuddy noise. I'm going to take this away. Oh, alright, let's get something that's not silver. Okay, you hear that? It doesn't sound silver to me, but here we go, let's try it one more time. Yeah, that one doesn't sound silver, but if you take like this dime, let me see if the dime works. I don't know what we can do with the dime with these gloves on. We'll see. Alright, well, we'll do a ping test later. Now, the other thing we can do to test, to verify if it's silver or not, is use a magnet, which I do have a non-ferrous magnet, and I will get that out here in a minute. Let's do the 1893 O Morgan, right here. And it says 22 grams, and it's supposed to be 26.73 grams. That might be fake. And let's do this. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. But I'll also show you what an actual silver coin is supposed to sound like here in a second. Okay, so, and then we're going to do the 1893 Morgan dollar here. So again, it should weigh 26.73 grams. 22. They're coming up light. Same with this, I bet you it's 22. 22.1. So, as I said, those are supposed to be 26.73 grams, so the weight measurements do not add up. And then the dime, 2.6 grams, that's supposed to weigh, I'll have to look this one up. So I think they're all fakes. Let's look up Mercury Dimes. Mercury Dimes are supposed to weigh, if it's a 1916, oh boy, it's supposed to weigh 2.5 grams, oh, 2.6 grams. So, you know, that could be the caliber of my measurement of my weight here. I might need to recalibrate it, but the fact that these are 22 grams does not bode well for the Morgan dollars. So we are going to go grab my magnet and we're going to test that as well. Okay guys, we're back. So I'm going to show you what the ping test is. Essentially you get a 90%, to test the coin, you put it on your finger here like this, you balance it, and you grab another coin that is 90%. So you can kind of hear that. That high pitch. Now, this is the Morgan dollar that I've had. I know this is real. Now listen to the difference. So that was a high pitch. There is a little bit of a softer tone to it. So I don't think these are real. They don't pass. See, that's an even lower tone. I don't think they passed the test. They didn't weigh enough. They didn't match the ping test. This one specifically on the Oregon Trail, you can tell the design is messed up. I'm going to put them under the scope, but I'm not even going to deal with that today. But so yeah, good lesson learned. That's why I'm making this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. The other thing is the 1916D Mercury Dime that is here. That is the rarest Mercury Dime. I doubt very seriously this guy found all 5 of these in a storage locker and just decided to sell them when it's so easy to find information about, you know, well, what is this? And you just Google it. You know, Google what a CC mint mark is. That said, this one is definitely a beautiful shine to it. So, you know, even if they're fakes, they're nice fakes. I am going to take them to my local coin shop and see if he can determine if they are pure silver or not. But yeah, so lesson learned. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and this unboxing. Be sure to like and subscribe to the video. Subscribe to my channel. And more coin lessons and coin roll hunting coming soon.